So what do you think? What are you looking forward to the most when you get out of here?
Really, I don't know, man. Getting settled in at UCLA. Because the thing is, I'm going to have like a studio that I've been renting for like almost 2 months.
You haven't even been in it yet.
Yeah, it's like fucking $2,200.
Ouch.
$2,300. Oh,
are you using?
No, it's about $2,400.
Are you using student loan to?
No, they're gonna. They give me. They pay for my schooling, and they're giving me $26,000 a year.
Wow.
Yeah, so that helps a lot, but it's still like $1,200. $1,170 a month in rent. So that's a good chunk of my monthly stipend.
So are you gonna get that for a year for the entire 5 years while you're there?
No, probably not. I just wanted to live on campus like my first year. It's not real. It's graduate housing, so it's pretty close. It's not too far away, but it's. I figured just to be close, and I'll be spending a lot of time in my lab.
What was your GPA to get in there?
My graduate GPA was 3.7.
Nice.
My undergrad GPA was 2.7.
2.7?
Yeah.
Really?
I fucking had to work, dude. I worked like 30 hours a week.
So you had a 2.7 for your undergrad? What'd you get your undergrad in? Physics?
UC Riverside?
No, but in physics though.
Mm-hmm. General physics.
So undergrad.
I almost did another major in math. I took like so much math too. I was like 3 classes away from getting my degree in math.
So when did you finish your undergrad? How old were you?
24. Like 23, almost 24.
And then you finished your.
I finished it. I took like a year off. I finished in 2004 my undergrad, and then I just worked and did some shitty jobs for like 2 years, and I went back in 2006.
For your master's?
Yeah.
2006?
Yeah.
And you got your master's in physics as well?
Applied physics.
Applied physics.
MS in applied physics. I got my BS in general physics, my MS in applied.
And you went to UCR for your master's as well?
No, I went to Cal State Long Beach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got into Long Beach. I primarily went there because I was so intimidated by the GRE in physics. Because I feel like I do know my stuff pretty well, but if you don't score high enough on the test, they're not going to take you, you know?
Right.
So I know that I'm not a great test taker. I never have been. So that's why I was like, all I had to take was a general GRE. I didn't have to do the physics one. So
now, to get so you could get into the master's program with a 2.7 then?
Some will, I mean, the Cal States were like 2.5, I think. They're more, they're pretty lenient on letting people in.
Because when I go back to get my MBA, I'm going to have to take, if I want to do my MBA through ASU, I'm going to have to take classes to get my GPA up. Because I have like a 3.0.
Do you?
But to get into ASU's program,
like a 3.3 or?
it's like a 3.5.
Is it?
Yeah. Or I could go somewhere else and do it at a different school, which is what I might end up doing. I want to.
Well, see, I'll tell you this much: like an MBA is an MBA, I think, for the most part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people have MBAs now.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't really matter so much where you get it; it's that you have it. What you want to do with an MBA is find a company that will pay for it. Because there's a shitload of companies out there that will pay for your MBA.
Right. That makes sense.
Like I did a lot of work, my last sales job with banks, and one of the banks I worked at, or worked with. The chick I became really good friends with, they paid for her MBA. She's getting paid for it.
See, if you could get that paid for, that'd be awesome. You know, and I know a lot of people get their MBAs and then they sometimes go to law school after that.
Yeah.
And for me, like, I have an
MBA and then law school after that.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
That's fucking rough.
It's very rough, but if you want to make a lot of money out there, man.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll tell you, I almost went to went to law. And it's like, and the thing that kept me from it was, I love like law a lot. Like I've always been interested. In high school, I did it for 4 years in high school, did mock trial. But you look at the lawyers, dude, and they're like, a lot of them are like burnt out, like all the time. They're just like exhausted.
Right.
A lot of them are working for the money.
Rain?
And you make good money.
Please go to the diary.
I don't know if it's worth the time and stress that you really put into it.
Right.
You know what I mean? You really, and I have a friend who I worked at his company. His company was Spectrum Labs, and this guy's a fucking I don't even know how rich he is, but he lives in Bel Air. His house is right next to Ronald Reagan.